contact on any device.
Um,
I already have something. That's how
I'll
you
go
think my
first.
music.
I'll
I'm
go
sorry,
first.
sir. How you think my music? How you think my music is automatically saved to when I put on YouTube? Because you know I play my
Yeah,
music
I'm streaming.
off my YouTube. Oh,
So
all
I'll
right,
go first.
all right.
Cowboys,
Yeah.
Browns, Patriots,
Oh,
Jaguars,
here they go. Here they go
Green
already.
Bay, Dolphins. Again. If you go with your fourth, I'll go fourth. Go back to the Dolphins. If you go with your fourth, I'll
Nah,
go with
I'm
my
not. I'm not going with my fourth final. I gotta go through my teams real quick. I already know I got the Jags.
again with the Jags. I'm gonna go with my
I
fourth.
had the Jag. I already got the Jags. I already got the Jags. I got the Jags, Browns. Who else did I have real quick? Let me go back down and
I
look real quick.
had the Green Bay Patriots.
Dolphins. I had the Dolphins.
Yeah, and Dallas. I had Dallas. Should I take
I
Dallas?
might go with the Dolphins.
I might take Dallas.
I never played with the Dolphins yet. I never played with the Dolphins yet. I want to see how they are.
I'll go with even though I can't stand them, but shout out all the fans, man. Oh, how they
Man,
good,
yeah.
man. Shout out to the Carter Six too, even though like it wasn't the best, but it was cool. That's the goat.
It's still winning though.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We're at
Yeah.
AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas.
Man, I never played with the Dolphins yet. Oh man.
Oh man, ooh, shit, damn. Ooh, shit, damn. And you higher and they still let me get ball. Like they be like I don't know what it is. I never played you without you without you getting ball.
Washington now to return.
Oh good. Oh salsa.
Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Can we get that?
Ooh,
Start
shit,
off with this.
man.
Let's start it up. Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up.
There ain't switching nothing up.
Let's switch it up real quick. Let's switch it up.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A nice little 6-up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's brought down for a loss. Offensive here. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
And you know this, man. Boom.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll stick with Achane. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
So close to a big loss of yards.
Oh, give a finale about the timeouts in the first. Turn up on the first, like my third.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. They're going for this. Throw caught by his running
Let's
back.
go.
He's gonna be out of bounds a few yards short of the first. That's gonna be a turnover on downs. And
That's
they
what I
drag
like
him
to
down
see.
just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Come on, Dak. Zone.
Man in motion here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Long time standout. Calais Campbell there for the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Dak now from the gun. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he's taken down at the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down. Here's Dak. Ferguson there to bring it in.
Here he goes.
And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. Prescott here from the gun.
Ooh,
wrong pass.
Come on, Jalen. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jalen. Come on, Ramsey.
And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT.
Said, here you go.
But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This one's caught.
What's up, whoever watching?
He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards. Here we go. Right there.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power.
Yeah, power game.
The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do.
Good touchdown.
To do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the
Good
uprights.
touchdown.
And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Washington now to return.
Oh, I was trying to knock his
And he
block
gets
off.
across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Working quickly here. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to him. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that
one quarter at a time, fellas. One quarter at a time.
It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
A-chain on the inside give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Tagovailoa back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
He gets concussions.
And that pushes him back, third down.
Unfortunately.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third down run from A-Chain.
Woo! Parsons ain't playing that.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Let's go. Still one for that 3 game.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th.
Give me that.
I pushed square. Should have put circle. I put square already. I thought square was on the left side. That was circle.
Yeah, that's my rim shot though, bro. That's the Brody though. You said you meant to press circle.
Yeah, I meant to press circle, but I meant to press square.
You know, we go evaluate the film after the footage, so we'll see.
I meant to put square. I meant to put circle, but I thought square was over on the left side.
From the 18 on second down. It's taken in by Lamb. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, Prescott. It's caught. Ferguson.
This nigga always diving. Diving. I can't. He always dives.
The Cowboys. Looking for
You know how we dive.
Oh yes, sir. Can we get back?
Come on, big boy.
Jordan Brooks comes up with it.
I always do this
And
shit.
he makes the Hex go. It's a
Don't surprise
touchdown on
me.
the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where
Man,
linebackers
that
coming to play
he
in
was
coverage,
doing good.
partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that.
Damn, my nigga died. Why I gotta be like that? It could have went up by 2.
Hey, that's what happens when me and you watch the game when the game's the day before.
That's what they did. Alright. This nigga, I seen it too. I was getting too cocky with that. I ain't gonna lie.
We gonna see it tomorrow. We definitely gonna see it because you can definitely see what I saw open. But I thought because you know how the square comes from the left side, right?
Yeah.
In certain plays, they mess the buttons up. They mess the buttons up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. The ball's out.
Oh
yes,
my God.
His stick.
And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Are you kidding me?
That's a user.
Well, that's how a defense can
Are
make you
you
awfully happy.
kidding me? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I was about to say. Wow.
But he got hit. That boy right there, that was that.
If I would have said booth review, that wouldn't have happened, bro. They wouldn't have gave it to me, so I didn't want to jinx it.
You hit me. Offensive pass interference. You tackled me before I ball and you came to me.
Offensive pass interference.
You hit me.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott.
I gotta stop that. I gotta stop them shit. I gotta stop that. That's that. I gotta stop that. That's that. Just one-on-ones.
And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You said I gotta stop that.
That's the only thing I gotta stop.
Ooh, I thought that was a flag.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This nigga still caught it. It's all good.
Yeah, you try to hit me like you did last time.
It's all good.
He tried to hit me like last time. Try to get me out of the situation.
A little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice
Come
little
on,
game of
Tua.
one-upmanship between these
Fuck
two
with me,
defenses.
Tua.
You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Ooh, give me that.
Yep.
You had a nigga wide open too. Oh my God, oh my God. You should pause and rewind that shit, bro.
Nope, I ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna look at it. Well, I'm not gonna look at it right now.
Look
I know
at
exactly
that.
who I had wide open. I know exactly who I had wide open.
Oh my God.
Preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions.
You, Lord.
Right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
On the move, headed right.
Come on, you see this man running. Like, why are y'all just sitting there? Like, what is going on with y'all? You see him running, linebacker, and you gonna sit there.
Thank you, Dad.
Great play by the QB there, Brock. He broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise.
That's a bunch of that was wowzers.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL.
Good job. Good job. Cause I threw that interception, but I knew I was trying to take something else. Like he said, like
you had somebody right down the
like we always talk about. We always get focused on one player and don't look at everybody else.
Yeah.
That one player. And I had it.
Yeah, because this need is slow as hell.
Washington now to return.
Oh, hell no. I was about
He
to
brought
say.
this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that, how do you kick
Wow.
out the returner? It is
I
such
needed
a
that,
boost
though.
to an offense. This is about showing
Oh, we got Michael zoned out.
a determined
Okay.
run back and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, here's Tua. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Michael don't play that. He's from PA.
Closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
to off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's Hill working the sideline, complete.
Oh, go ahead, boy.
Before he goes out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
What you gonna do, boy?
They run. It's Achan. And he runs this one down across the 35.
Get that through and go about your business.
30.
No, you ain't scoring. Get that through. Be smart. Oh, see.
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now.
There you go. Way to be smart.
We've reached the midway.
Nice, starting to catch on.
2 quarters down, and an exciting
I've been catching on. I should never went up for 4th down when I had it the first time.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 13. And it's a nice return here.
To the 9, yeah.
Yeah, if that fumble would have happened, you wouldn't, man.
Oh, if they win the booth reviewed that.
The booth said, nah, we can't let this go
I
happen
was about
right
to
now,
say, come on, boo. But if I would have said that shit, it wouldn't have happened, I guarantee.
Hand off to the back. And he has a small chunky
just know he fumbles too. Now we know 23 fumbles.
8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run.
You know, shit happens. I'm going to still give him a chance.
I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
What's your name? What? Your PS5 name? 505 or something. I'll give it to y'all later, but go follow my man. What? Love you, bud.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And this
Thank you.
knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there.
He said, I'm trying to give you a chance. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation
Yeah,
there.
I hear you,
better
bro.
defensive play than the offense executing.
On target to his back when we go Dowdle. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough
He
for the
fumbles,
first.
no, sir.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that.
Dang, Bob, what's going on? How come you ain't talking?
2nd and 3 now.
You chilling or you losing? Ooh. Right down the seam.
Up the middle, Vaughn.
Oh, guys. Fell for it.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. He's on the move. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
I knew he was going to. Oh, yes. I'll take it.
That's all right.
Jordan Brooks comes up with it. There are costly
Sorry,
interceptions,
that was a
and
good
there
defense.
are interceptions inside
I don't
the
know
red
why I
zone
tried to
in
go
the
there.
second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great
I'll
play.
let you watch
Don't
my
get me
film
wrong. They
today,
deserve a
so
ton of credit right there.
I'll
But as a
fuck with it.
quarterback, you cannot
You made
risk a
adjustment.
turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up
Definitely
2nd and
did.
8.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
Quarter by quarter, fellas. Quarter by
See what they
quarter.
come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Throwing now, Tunga Vailoa. Able to find Achan. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Tunga Vailoa on 1st down. Has it, man. It's Achan. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Achan again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Shit.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Trying to run it in, Achan. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This time it's a passing play. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going
I made it in there. I got my foot down. I'm on the 4.
Dolphins losing by 4. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Achan. And he gets in. Touchdown.
Shit.
The Dolphins have taken the lead late. Devon Achan with a touchdown.
You know, it's a wrap, though.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 14. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Ferguson there to bring it in. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Setting up to pass. Oh no, the ball is loose.
Ooh.
And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is home.
Let's go! Let's go!
Well, most drives should end right there.
Yeah.
The defense it converts on 3rd and 17.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar.
Good fumble recovery. I got to start there.
This is the kind of throw when you
Wow.
that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Wow, Slime. Kill, kill.
Back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. 2nd and 3
Still
now.
one more in our pocket to use.
Prescott here from the gun. Getting out to his left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That one
You
is
hear so
there.
many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of
Go
cases. And right
pistol.
there, he understood it's all about
Let's
the
go
ball, and he's not going to
kill.
risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
To throw. And that one's too far.
OT.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Looking good, and it's through. And inside the
Got 23 seconds left. See what I can do with it.
These are the moments, Kate, when
Hot.
you realize how
Hot on
valuable
chair,
a clutch
boy.
kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him. And he delivers.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
He was a fumble.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going play action. Tagovailoa. Flushed out. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
And that is what we call a stat stuffer. First, Kate, he picks it up, and then he gets into the backfield and gets home for the sack, and now he is just feeling it. He's thinking to himself, today is my day, and let me tell you, as a former quarterback, you don't want any defender ever thinking and playing with that confidence.
Trying again following the sack.
Oh, not on the same page.
That's somebody they're going to look for.
That would be
any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here he is to throw.
Give me that.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe
So
two more snaps.
he want to be smart with it.
Now it's
Okay.
Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store. For all
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Washington now to return.
He's ready to play drive.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll stick with A-Chain. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Achan reels it in.
Let's go,
And the
partner.
defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Hits his running back. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Setting up the screen. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they take him down right along the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Achan up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Now to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass.
What you want to do when they come for you?
Towards the sticks.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. Throwing now. Flush down out to his left.
Yes.
They won't do it. That was
Yes.
incomplete
Oh
on
my
4th down.
God. Oh my God. Why wouldn't he? Why? Why wouldn't he go for the 3, bro? I don't understand.
Should break up even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh my God. Oh, good
Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Oh man, I gotta tell you, that was real stupid. Oh man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Looking to throw it. It's caught. Ferguson. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys, as they'll have none remaining in OT. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Dak. Throwing it deep off his back foot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, this is just the game that never ends, it seems. That overtime is in the books.
OT, this is the first. Okay.
Another one as we wait for a winner.
Giving the crowd their money's worth.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
They just let me, okay, fuck with it.
Lone back gets the handoff. Down the sideline to the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
CD there.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. Another carry for him. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Dak now from the gun.
Oh,
It isn't holding up. They're
I
able
ain't
to
a
drop it.
C-ball.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done.
Damn.
Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We don't even got no time out. That's crazy.
I still got one left.
Oh, that's because CD got hurt. They wants to take it away from him.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. He rolls to his right. And down he goes. The Cowboys defense gets it done. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long.
Give me that.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked
Let's go. Let's go. Good game, bro.
Good shit. Good game. Good game.
Yeah. That was a good game. My man always get a pick. Doesn't it? Every time I get that. That was a good game, though.
What an unexpected and exciting way to
Wow.
conclude this
Yeah, that
incredible
was
ball
a
game.
double OT.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I wanted that. That would have been my first double OT. I that would have been. I wanted that one. Shout out Chad for that. That was a good game right there. I ain't even mad at you. Two ain't have no. We both ain't have no touchdown. It was a defensive game. Dang, bro.
A good one. That was a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh yeah, I even went down. I could have scored. I could have kicked the 3.
Yeah, I was like, why wouldn't you just? But I'm not gonna tell you that while playing.
I know. I should have did. I know. Trust me, I know.
Like I was like, man, this man.
That's too easy of a win right there. To kick a field goal, that's too easy.
Okay.
First one out the way.
I'm up one.
Yeah.
Washington.
Lions.
Saints.
Tampa Bay.
Chargers.
Broncos.
I'm gonna go Washington. Chat. He like use a Tampa now on the young blood. Shout out my old head, Brim Shot.
That was a good game, man. I never went for double overtime.
I didn't either, bro. That's why I wasn't talking shit or nothing, bro.
Nah, there is nothing. Nobody can talk nothing on that. We can talk about our interceptions, all that stuff that we did, and we still didn't talk about interceptions and all that stuff.
That was a good ass game.
That was a great game. Can't be mad about that one.
Hell no. Nah, at least I got somebody that can match up with Baker.
And he'll take it 25 to the 26-yard line.
He was trying to run on the nigga.
How is number 7 tired already? How are you tired already? You just got in the game. Are you tired already?
Go get your ass some Gatorade.
No, go get some that Gatorade bubble gum or something.
Electrolytes.
Baker gonna throw this right away.
It's
complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
My boy, crazy guy.
Pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it.
No,
ooh, God.
He said, ooh, God.
Like, what was y'all doing over there?
Throwing, Mayfield. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield.
Get some of that back.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
I like it.
We got 2 watching. Shout out to 2.
And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
Play scan B2A. He only Y2 200 and Sean. What'd you say? Play scan. Talk about the coverage.
extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. Mayfield.
Good catch. That's bullshit. But good catch.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. Baker going to give it to Irving.
Ooh.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
2 rushes,
-6.
-6.
The loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers.
I thought the outside was open. That's why.
Yeah, I didn't see old boy chilling.
But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Once again, it's Irving. And again, the run defense stout this time.
7-8, what are you doing out there?
Scrimmage, but no more. Washington looking for a timeout, and they get it. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. To throw, Mayfield. Flush to his right.
Yo.
You hit it out your hands. Hit it out your hands. Come on, Evans. Come on, Evans.
Let's go.
Come on, Evans.
Shout out to T. Watson, too.
He's on to punt. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So
No, Evans gotta be. Come on, Evans. You gotta be better than that, Evans. Like, come on, that hit your hands. You going down. You going down in history for Tampa Bay. Like, come on, man. You gotta catch that
like
one.
10 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons.
Nah, he gotta catch that.
Here's Daniels. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown complete.
Oh,
Second
shit.
down and 3.
Damn.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he almost gets
Austin
this to
Eckler.
the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It'll go as a pickup of 14.
Came from San Diego, charge.
One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense. Run for some big yardage.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 13 yards there and a Washington first. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has a 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside.
Let's go. Good moves, good moves, good moves, good moves. I can't be mad at that. Good moves.
There should be space to run.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble.
That's why you live by the hit stick, die by the hit stick. There ain't no square in my. There's no square in my repertoire. That's pushing square to dial tackle. Nah.
Second
Slime, y'all see me, man.
And it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. This one caught by Crowder.
He gets you. Whoever he gets every time. Whoever, whatever, doesn't matter what route is that happening over there. Like, doesn't matter what team I play with, they get hit with that every time.
What, that little in and out?
Yeah, that whip route. There's nothing they can.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Godwin, you messed up, Godwin. That catch, man. You
No,
messed
that
up
was
that
Mike.
catch.
That was Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, yeah. Still, you messed up.
To throw is Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there. The timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Let's go.
We gotta get there. We gotta get there.
First and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great
That was some lucky shit right there. I didn't see some lucky shit.
No, that was not lucky. That was just that was good stuff right there.
They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines.
Let's go,
This one
guys.
continues downfield.
I don't know how he pulling it off right now.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Now Daniels. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's
I'll take my thing about my business.
4th and goal.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Seibert able to knock this one through. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
I'm taking my thing, go about my business now, yeah.
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Able to, he just needed to throw it away, but instead out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Let's go.
Defense.
Incomplete.
2 drives will tell the story of this game.
Oh, you want to be smart? Okay.
They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On fourth down. The punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kalijah Cansey. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, this will be incomplete.
Oh,
the rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts.
I don't know what I
their
just
game
did
plan
right there.
that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, here's Daniels.
What am I doing?
What a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
I'll take it.
Felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got
got 1 foot in.
without
Boost
being able
for
to throw
you.
it to the outside and throw it downfield.
I got 2 of them.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And the Washington pressure gets to him.
So I got timeouts.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's too damn slow.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Baker was fast on the other team.
Mayfield to throw it. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Oh, man. This is raw.
And that one will
And I had it. If it came down good, I had it. Just a little bit off, getting accuracy.
You're watching the NFL.
What, was it going fast because of the last, or was it normal?
No, it was going a little fast. It went up slow, but it came down a little fast.
It's because it was only a little time. And I called the time out.
Score as the second half gets underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
Oh, my. Why do I always do this shit, bro?
Inside the 20.
Come on, teammate.
Why do I always do that?
Already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Second and goal from inside the 5. He'll try again.
This shit.
He's in. Touchdown,
Why do I always do that shit?
Irving.
I guess that's why it's good to get ball at half. You can afford a fuck up or two.
So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy,
Because if we would have scored right there, we would have been up by 10.
That'd have been 3.
Yeah.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have
nigga, you blitzing?
No, I'm not blitzing nobody, bro.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I don't blitz nobody, bro. You know this.
You are, so what?
I'm not blitzing nobody. Why do I gotta lie? I ain't blitzing nobody. They just get off the line.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for a third time tonight, he's
Oh my
intercepted.
God.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
Irving is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, they go with Irving. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now Mayfield on 4th down.
Let's go. Why wouldn't he just... I don't know what's up with y'all, man, bro. That was a good look. I ain't gonna lie, though.
Will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Short throw here, the tight end.
That was a good look. I threw it there. He said, catch it.
Brought down. Nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Robinson up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4. To the air goes Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost.
Ooh, my Jesus.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another.
I'm do or die right now. Shit, fuck
on
it.
this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's like, nah, you got me fucked up.
Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it.
Oh.
As he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A run up the middle with Irving. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Mayfield now. Now they go screen. It's complete.
So we got to score.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buccaneers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I'm going to score here, get my own side kick.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Daniels looking to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on, you gotta catch that, bro.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Again, he'll drop to throw.
See, bro, this shit, like...
Interception. And the Buccaneers are in great shape
Yeah,
here
you gotta put
as
that
they
shit
take
on the
over at the
dime.
36-yard
Unless they
line.
got
I mean, just kind of
accuracy.
feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference.
1-1 out, concede defeat on the stream. You still there or you muted?
No, I'm here. I've been here the whole time.
Good game, man.
Good game.
What you want to take a little intermission or what you want to do?
I mean, if you want to keep playing, we can keep playing. I'll send the invite out.
Let me go up there and check on them real quick.
All right, I'll just accept it and then, you know what I'm saying? That's all. Then I'll just wait till you get back.
Yeah, I bet. I accept it. You did it?
Yeah, I'm here.
I accepted it. I'm about to pause the stream. Go ahead.
Texans.
Vikings.
Washington.
Jets.
Browns.
Jets. I'm going my fourth and final. I gotta go again. I already had the Jets. Bucks. I'm going with the Bucks.
I'm going with Washington.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The last couple games been the Bucks, bro. I ain't trying like it's not too good for the stream. Like, miss my Steelers. I'm go ahead and pick my Steelers. You can pick your Eagles if you want. I ain't even gonna lie.
No, I'm gonna go with mine. I'm gonna go with my teams.
Yeah. Cause you had the Bucks the last 3 like streams, so I wanted to like keep seeming the same fucking thing. Wow.
Yeah. I never played with Washington, so I got to see what they do.
This for all the marbles.
We are approximately
1 and 1.
miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland.
Oh, I always get... Come on. Come on. Why?
You ain't even say nothing, but I know what you're talking about.
And off we go in our nation's capital. A solid stiff arm.
Good shit.
And he goes out of bounds finally, but they're already on the edge of the red zone as he returns this to the 20.
There hasn't been a game played where defenses don't talk about coming out on their toes and being the aggressor. But boy, when you give up a return like that,
do
you're
that
really
shit
starting
for
it
me.
on your heels. Let's see how they adjust.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Second down and 4. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here now, second and 4. They'll run again here with Robinson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels forced out to his left. Looking for the
I was on that too. I know this is too bad.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders march
Fuck you,
right
nigga.
down the
You ain't do that
field.
shit when I had you.
To claim the early advantage. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the
I know
NFL,
what
when you
you
have
want.
those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
You on the stream right now?
No.
Following the touchdown,
Let's say
here's
T's
Cyber now
watching.
to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
You already know I don't get on the stream, bro.
Yeah, I know you don't show love.
Throwing is Wilson. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play for one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Fields now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Wilson to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That will allow them to disrupt the play.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Jonathan Allen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2nd down and inches. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Handoff now to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, Daniels. Caught out left side by Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On the give, here's Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Score here.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Get a stop. We got some tasks to do. Get all right.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Back to throw. Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Harris running straight ahead, and it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Wilson. And he'll get it right back to Washington. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw is Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Come on, you gotta catch that.
Defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now Wilson. And
oh my God.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that.
Oh, dangerous.
I try to come back and get it. I try to come back and get it. I tried. I tried.
At their own 30-yard
Play skin, yeah.
Good stuff, my G. Good job. Good stuff. Good stuff. I try to come back and get it.
Because, as we all know, sometimes less is more, and throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will
be
incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, it takes a little time to people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Everything about
come on, guy.
Today's NFL offenses and what they're
hits you right in your hands.
You can't just be a guy who can run.
I know you're right-handed. Hit you right in your right hand. I know you're right-handed.
Get that done on that play.
They run. Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive.
What, use their playbook or you switch it?
Have to admit that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On 4th down, Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you. And you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Two minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Here's Wilson. Here's Freiermuth again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, you fucking shit. Oh, my God.
The Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit.
I hope he getting all these free jitters out in the first. I hope he come out second half.
And become sharp again.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score.
Come on, defense. We need y'all to score for us because Russell can't.
Now Daniels. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Here's Daniels. Steps away to his left.
Come on. Porter.
Able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now, big third down conversion with a gain of 28. Throwing now is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air goes Daniels. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets
that was a blitz. That was a whole blitz right there.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw is Daniels. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
Pump fake. I double tapped in a pump fake. God damn it.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the shotgun, Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete. Second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Pushes him aside at the 45.
He would have scooped one of those.
Get the third down conversion. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Gonna hop around.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it
How he get hit and still come down from a hit and still get hit.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here.
Man, get the fuck out of here, blood.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are in great shape
Come
here
on, Russ.
as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Really think you have to
Because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time going through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9. Daniels looking to throw. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down. Robinson on a give right side. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This 2nd and 4. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Steps away. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Hadn't been a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that mark.
Oh,
he'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He's going to try and take off.
Try it again this time. Try it again. It worked the first time with TJ Watt. Nah, yeah, give me a second time, buddy.
And now it's 3rd and 16. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it.
I try to throw it in there. I try to throw it to Ertz. I try to throw it in the Ertz. I was trying something else. Didn't let it develop a little bit. I didn't let it develop.
As they hold on 4th down. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Wilson.
Bro, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This nigga Russ acting up, bro.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone.
That nigga Russ acting up.
Oh shit! Sorry, little butt. I sat on you. That was for all the marbles.
If that's for all the marbles, then I'm done for the night.
I love you, my G. You have a good night, my G.
Word.
Hey, good games. The first one was a good game. I don't care about the other ones. The very first one was a good game. That was the game. That was the game of the day.
The double OT I won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you had to come back strong off of them. That was a good game. But if you want to do one more, I'm down.
I won for the night, though. Like you say. That was for all the marbles. Last one. This game just now was all for the marbles.
Nah, if he did this one, this is all for the marbles.
Nah, you said the last game was all for the marbles.
I made a statement all for the marbles. You didn't agree to it.
Nah, you said the last one was all for the marbles. I won for the night.
When we go back and watch this, it's gonna be funny. He said, nah. Yeah. Nah, that's on. Hey. If he went to the dub seat back, yeah, shit, you did your thing tonight. You went to double OT, you feel me? You know what I mean?
Doesn't matter about going double OT. I still lost.
But
you
still,
got the victory,
I never went to double OT though. Like that was crazy. That was crazy. I never went to double OT.
But hey,
if you
good games, man. There was good games out here, man.
Definitely was. I mean, if not, go up here and watch some Law and Order. You feel me? Sure.
All right. You know tomorrow, man. I'm saying, hit me up tomorrow, and I'll hit you, Jack. You know.
The Jack, right?
Haven't heard that in a while. Hit my Jack.
Rob 2-1 tonight. That was a good shit, bro.
Facts.
2-1. You 2-1. That was a good shit. That one. That one. Yeah. I know. I won twice, but that last one, that was good.
Yeah, you didn't win twice tonight. You won one. You beat me
twice.
The first one.
I beat you the second one.
We played 3 games. I won the second game and this game right now.
No, I beat you the second game too.
No, you didn't, because we can go back and watch it. We only played 3 games, brother, man. You beat me the first game, I beat you the second game, and I beat you this game.
You beat me this.
Because both games
you
quit.
with the Cowboys. You beat me with I forgot.
When you had the Cowboys, yeah.
No, I think that's when we went to OT. What team I had?
No, the first time I had the Dolphins. You had the Cowboys in OT. You had Washington the second game.
Yeah, and you beat me with Washington. Yeah.
No, you had Washington. No, you had Washington.
Yeah, you beat me when I had Washington. So and you just beat me now.
Now you just and I just beat you now.
But double OT, yeah.
First game was the good game, though. That was the good game.
Undefeated double OT. But, you know, if we play last time we played a 7-game series, this time 3-game series. Okay. Easy little win for you.
No.
Fuck with it. Get it out the way real quick.
You say, once you say for all the marbles, it's all the marbles, bro.
Pause.
Once it's for all the marbles.
Pause.
I said, well, no. Once you say it's for all the marbles, it's all the marbles. Ain't no pause or nothing.
No, I'm saying pause when you say all the marbles. It's like.
She's back, fucking bitch.
Excuse my language. No, you're watching the stream too. It says it when you're watching it. You hear me?
What's up?
I said, I knew you was watching the stream. It said Brimshock is watching the stream while he's playing.
I didn't watch that stream. I didn't watch it at all. I didn't even get there yet.
I don't know why it popped up. Brimshock is watching the stream while he's playing.
No, I wasn't. No, it's not while we was playing. I don't watch it at all, my guy. When I'm playing on the game, when I'm on the game, I don't watch nothing.
We don't just stream this either, Madden. This is just a competition. We stream other stuff too. So, anybody watching.
But at the end of the day, it was good games. Good games out here. The first one was definitely a good game.
Yeah, you definitely lost that one.
What? The first one?
Yeah.
OT?
Yeah.
Double OT?
Yeah. I've never been to double OT. So.
Double T was a good game.
Who'd you have again?
Who? When I lost the double OT?
Yeah.
I had the Dolphins.
We got 2 watching. Shout out to. You wanna go ahead and do one more? You home field advantage?
I mean, it was already for the marbles. This don't count for nothing. For the off the day.
3 watching. Shout out 3. Okay.
I thought you said he's about to go upstairs and watch Law and Order.
Send the joint.
I got you. Two, 1 for the day. This game don't mean nothing.
Yes, it does. You only good as your
No,
last
it does not.
game.
You already said for the marbles.
You good as your last.
That was last game.
Yeah, you good as your last.
That was last game. But you said for all the marbles.
So you're good right now.
Yeah. I sent it.
He's scared.
Not scared.
We got 3. Shout out to the 3.
Random or no random? Are you picking your team?
We go random. It don't matter.
All right.
You go first. You won.
Dolphins.
Eagles.
Raiders.
Lions.
LA.
Bengals.
I'm going with my fourth and final. Yeah, I got the Eagles. Go fourth. I'm still got my fourth and final right now.
Panthers.
Goes to Saints.
I'm gonna go with. I had the Eagles and the Cincinnati.
I had the Eagles, Lions, and the Eagles, Lions, and Bengals.
I'm gonna go with the E. I'm gonna beat him with his own team, chat. Hey, chat. No yoga, man.
I won for the day, chat.
No, I want to say all
Yeah.
that. Good as your last game.
Yeah, but I won for the day.
No, not really. But if you want to consider that, I'll give it to you.
I mean, you said it all for tomorrow. It's in the chat. You can watch the stream tomorrow. You said it already.
There's a look inside the iconic
Whatever you want to say, Bobby Boucher. my said.
Are you in the Chip Kelly greens? All right.
The kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from
I'm in the Retro Saints.
And all in all, a pretty solid.
Mims looked like he fumbled. Yeah, he laid on the ground.
Officially at the 34.
From
the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shout out my first time playing with the Saints.
Second time. Third time.
No, I never played with the Saints. Never did. I picked them last time.
Consider this your first time getting it. Give me that.
Throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Man coverage to start the game.
Charlie.
Just a secondary hold down the field and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play 1.
Now Carr. Buying time to his left.
Oh, what you want to do? Ooh.
He lost the football, but this will get out of
Carr knocked it out of bounds.
Oh, Carr.
But I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing now is Carr.
I threw it right to you. The Pixies.
And he's able to get it back here.
Yes, sir.
I threw it right there. I already knew it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though,
it's pretty
is
obvious.
Early. If they don't panic,
Let me take a sip for the phone, you know.
They've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Folks. Molesty get some touches this game.
A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert
too
First
easy.
and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Gainwell will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now remember the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Carr gonna throw. Escaping the pressure right. Olave holds it in. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here is 3rd and 5. Play action. Now it's Carr. He'll buy some time right. That is Carr. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. At the Eagles' 34-yard line. 93. Now Carr. Flush to his right. Locates Kamara on the out route. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. After one,
good shit, boys. Way to win the first quarter. You're only good as your last quarter. Come on, boys. I smell cheddar ball.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here, 2nd and 11. Carr now to throw. This is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jerron Jackson.
That's it.
Touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back.
I feel like
tremendous
he's on
poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
A point after, good by grouping. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Come on, Deontay.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. And it set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
93. 93. Hey, 734. Kill. 694.
Now after the INT, it's Carr being chased out left. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
As Shaheed going to go in motion. To throw his car. They'll get this out to Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Carr. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara from 4 yards out. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's to Goddard. What a grab.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hurts.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That one downfield for Dotson.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Here's Carr to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They'll drop to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw here. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
On play action, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A gain of 2 brings up 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The point after, good by Groupie. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll set up to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's taken down here by the Saints. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
Oh my God, bro.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. To throw, it's Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
This nigga Jalen sucks, bro.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football, unfortunately.
You must be on the phone or something, but you got it, bro.
No, I'm not on the phone.
All sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end.
Shit, New Orleans might be a 13.
No, Tampa.
No, Tampa. I fuck with Tampa. That's why I got drafted
now
to.
On the bootleg, dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here. But
I ain't gonna lie, you got today, though.
And that's
I'm a man.
in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another
You
down.
got today. You with my ass today. I ain't gonna lie.
Carr gonna throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
I might have to delete this thing.
Don't delete this, man. Keep it there.
Ooh,
keep it there.
I thought he was about to run a hand back.
Nah, it was yellow. I couldn't get to that. That was overthrown.
Is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
A give. This is Kamara. 4 yards the gain, and
I would have had that nigga. He would have fumbled right
there.
there.
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, you ain't getting a dirty burger already. If that's what your plans are.
Oh, no, I missed this whole field goal.
And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now, this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game. And that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Throwing is Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's Hurts to throw.
I thought just sat there with it.
Behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now a play fake. Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Sliding out of the pocket.
Threw it right to you.
Maybe the turning point they need. And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
I think that interception happened for
trying different plays now.
Gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Here comes second down at 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Hurts.
And incomplete. Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Good hands. Good hands.
Catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back to throw again.
Oh my God, this nigga's booty. This nigga is butt, bro. Yo, Jalen is booty, bro. He put the 30 burger on me. Okay. Alright. He ended up with the 30 burger. Alright. Respect.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top of that touchdown. Now he's got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Group being able to add the PAT.
With the max sauce on it. Put the 30 on me. You added the tip too?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Man, I said I tried to let you go out. 2-1.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much over. And this will be caught at the 30.
Because I backpedaled. Like, I never backpedal. Why did you try to do it this time?
Nah, this nigga want to score.
Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. Carr going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. That'll be caught by Hill. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be
no 40 over here, nigga. Good game, though, bro.
That wasn't good game. I wasn't going 40.
And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
good game, bro.
Today's defense.
Good
And
game,
what I mean
Mikey.
by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's
Indiana and OKC. You got Indiana.
What they did. Yep.
Led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon.
You won tonight, bro. I give you that. You got me tonight.
Like you said, I try to let you go, man. You want to play another one.
Nah, I believe you.